Think Media with Adiola. I have this poster for you. Wealth, riches, and money. What's the difference? Is it possible for you to have money and yet not be rich? What does it take to be among the 1% of the self-made millionaires and billionaires in the world? And what traits do these guys have in common that you and I can copy? In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you tips, tools, and framework on how to get rich, to stay rich, and to pass it on. And by the way, it's going to be a series, and today is part 1. If you are new on my channel, welcome to Lodeta Think Media. By the way, this channel is all about how to grow your personal development, achieve financial success, and an impactful relationship. So I ask you to please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification button so that every week I upload new content that are educative. You are not going to miss out of it. Thank you. Now, if you are ready, let's get into the video. 5 secrets on how to get rich, stay rich, and pass it on. Before I start the video, here is a full disclaimer. I am not a millionaire, nor a billionaire. But following this secret, I'm on track to be one at the age of 45. So, let's start with the first tips and secret on how to get rich. Adopt the right mindset. The first point I'm sharing is adopt the right mindset. Bias against the rich and the wealthy is a narrative that has been passed to us by the media and our environment. In fact, no thanks to our parents, our upbringing sometimes connotes the rich and the wealthy as people that are negative, as people that are not clean, as people that are frauds, that they are scamming people, that their source of wealth you don't even know, nobody know how they got to be rich. And you have so many of those beliefs that has kind of affected our mindset and the way we relate towards anyone that we see that is wealthy. We look at them as people that, we somehow with jealous, I would call it jealousy. But if you are ever going to be rich, you must consider these tips I'm talking about by changing your mindset and making your word to be in tandem with what your desire is. If you desire to be truly rich, you must love the rich. If you desire to be wealthy, you must love the wealthy. And if indeed you want your life to be the best, what the media is portraying most of the people that are rich all about should not be your final basis of adopting a mindset that is negative towards anyone that is rich. So I encourage you to begin to allow every mindset of yours that is negative towards anything called rich or riches to be changed to the positive. Yeah. Okay? So having said that, the next point I will be sharing with you is think big. Think big. I want you to begin to see how you can break past your limiting beliefs of the past. A lot of us suffer from a mindset that makes us think everything that has to do with riches is not possible. Some of us even subscribe to that faith theory that if you are going to be rich, it's only for some particular set of people. That in our own family, there's nobody that is a millionaire. And so where do you want to get it from? I want you to envision your dream for your future. I want you to envision your dream, your goal, your desire, and the kind of life you want for your children, for your life, for your future. You have inside of you an unlimited power to achieve that dream. And don't let anything belittle that dream. Break past of limiting belief systems. Come to that level of strength where you can see that which you are seeing inside becoming a reality. I can relate. Out there is so scary and so crazy. Maybe you have lost your job. Maybe you are working and there's nothing to show for it. Maybe you are even in debt, or maybe you are not even encouraged about the whole thing called life. I come to challenge you today. If you think of giving out or thinking low or adopting an average mindset, you are going to be in regret in the future. If you don't want that to happen, I want you to dream again. I want you to close your eyes. Imagine that future. Think about that place you have always dreamt you want to be when you were small, when you were little, that desire, and begin to blow it up by giving energy and power to what you are thinking about. There's a going that says, as he thinks, as a man thinketh, so he is. So if you want to be rich, you want to get rich, I want you to think big. Come out of your small, myopic belief that it is not doable. It is doable. And when you begin to adopt this mindset and thinking big, you are going to be seeing yourself being isolated and being moved away from what you used to think yourself on how getting rich is all about. Okay, the third point I'm going to be sharing with you on this topic is stop trading your time for money. Stop trading your time for money. I want you to relate to this if you are an employee. No matter what your contribution is to your employer, it's like there's a ceiling on your reward and on what you take home. They decide it. If you decide to improve yourself, if you decide to go for more training and to get more values, they still peg your money. They still peg your pay. They still peg it. And that is one of the tyranny of 9 to 5, because they are the one in charge. They are your employer. So they determine what you take home. So even if you put a high value, you still get all the best you put in. You still get paid lesser than the value you are putting in. And so one of the things you've got to begin to see and think in your mind is how to stop trading your time for money and to start trading your time for value. Somebody like me, every time you trade your time for money, I want you to imagine it this way. If anything happened to you, and that was one of the realizations that I adopted on time that helped me to begin to take a shift with regards to this point I'm referencing. If anything happens to your health, or you're unable to show off or show forth at your job, at your office, I'm sorry. That is the beginning of what? It's the beginning of the end to your earning. So you getting money. If you are unable to work, or you are handicapped, or you have an accident, or you have a situation that does not even help you to go back to that place to work, look at what this pandemic has caused. A lot of people are out of their jobs, and no thanks to COVID. But if you know that you don't want this trend to be your reality, you must begin to dissect and divorce yourself away from that thinking, or from that way of life, trading your time for money. The next point I'm going to be sharing is also like a part B of it. If I'm not going to trade my time for money, so what do? Start trading your life for results. Start trading for results. How does this go? The market pays you in accordance to the proportion of the value they perceive you have. If that is the case, you are not the determinant of the value you attract in the market. Then you need to begin to see, how can I improve my value such that the market can place a greater worth on me and I can have more money. go and learn a high-paying skill. Learn a high-paying skill. The world is moving from job economy to the skill economy. And if you are going to try and be among those that will be getting paid, that will be having the best life, and they will be enjoying their trading their time for results and for money, then you have to remember this statement. High income is better than high income degree. High income skill is better than high income degree. Because with the proportion of what COVID-19 has created, a lot of graduates are going to be out there in the labor market with no job, with no place for them to be accommodated, to be employed. And so that is the more reason why you have to be proactive in your thinking and in your planning, and begin to see what are the skills that I can go learn, go develop, go master, that can improve my worth in the market. And that is, by the way, let me tell you, you look at this scenario. If you work, by the way, at the McDonald's, or you work at one of the eateries, and you are just at the registry where you just collect people's order and you do that. Do you know that now in China, with technology, you are beginning to see robots taking order, even to the point that when you get into the hotel, you want to log in, there are robots that do your check-in, robots, they do your checkout, they take your, So you can imagine that those are the kind of job that will be replaced in near future. So if you are just at the McDonald's, just accepting money and putting it and taking people's order, that is a low income job. It can be replaced. Anybody can do it. Even a robot, just like I mentioned, can do it. But imagine yourself to be an IT professional. You are in the tech room. You are the one that is helping them to manage all the software that is making the organization work. That is a high-tech skill that nobody can just think of replacing you anyhow or just rubbishing you. So these are my recommendation, and I encourage you to please go out there and go and start mastering such skills. If you are finding value in what I'm sharing today, I encourage you to click on the button below. Click on the notification button and also subscribe to my channel. This is an edutainment channel, and you're always getting value by stopping by. Now let's go to the last point, and I promise you, this point, if you begin to work in it, you are in for a great time in your journey to becoming rich, to getting rich and staying rich. And that has to do with invest and focus your time on your time. Invest on your time. Invest on your time. Invest your time. Invest your time. I'll say it again. Focus and invest your time on what direction you want your life to be. Have you seen Usain Bolt? Have you seen Richard Branson? Have you seen some of these top guys that are making it great? Bill Gates and what have you? Every one of these people that I've just mentioned, they invested their time in the course to which they believe they want to see in their life. That is very, very important. Invest your time. Invest your time. Bill Gates, I read, spent 10 years behind the cubicle just trying to figure out all the software and all the masterpiece that became Microsoft that you and I are enjoying this day. So, invest your time wisely. You only win in the race of life when you convert your time to meaningful products. If you are going to be among the top 1% that are making it real and getting big in the world of millionaires and billionaires, you have to learn how to convert your time wisely on products. Out of the years you have, you must learn how to convert the years to hours, to minutes, to seconds, and begin to look at how you can engage those minutes into profitable ventures. It is going to make a difference between you and people that are not going anywhere. If you want to know if you are on track, look at what everybody in your surrounding is doing. Look at what they are doing every day, what they do. Stay on Netflix, watch TV, go out, play, or every other thing. If you are going to get rich, you must divorce yourself away from everything that every other person does. Do the opposite. do the opposite with regards to your time. And you are going to begin to see the great difference between people that just waste their time, those that spend their time, and those that equally invest their time in getting more knowledge in what they want, in getting trained, and in getting the knowledge that will make them to become a rich person in life. Lastly, this is an addition. I've already mentioned the 5 points, but I want to mention this last one as a tip for staying true to the end of the video. And I want to say it is model the masters. Chase problem, don't chase money. When you chase problem, look at the whole great value that Amazon is giving to us during this pandemic. Look at how their delivery system and everything about their online marketing business has proven to be a succor to many people and to many lives during the lockdown. And so one of the secrets that you and I need to begin to see is to begin to model the life of the rich. Chase problems, adopt a problem, adopt a solution to it, and money will start chasing you. Because money is only a reward for adding values. If you are not adding any values, then money is not going to chase you. And that's why you see people chasing after money. And if you want to reverse the cycle, you want to do a reverse engineering of this state of life, then begin to add massive value to your society, to your surrounding. Look at your community, look at your environment, look at where you live. What are the problems that people are constantly talking about? What are the desires? What are the needs that people are always talking about? Go get yourself on getting how to solve those problems. And you will see a great shift on this pattern and habit of you chasing after money to money chasing after you. And so when I started this video, I made mention of a poster that is it possible for you to have money and yet not be rich? I want to just give you an insight to it. And that is just by saying you can have money if you're an employer. All you just need is to show up 9 to 5, you will have money. But you are not rich because you are not the one in charge. You are not the owner of that organization. You are not the owner of that business. And that's why you can be fired anytime. And at the point you are being fired, then you are moneyless. You are coverless. You are moneyless. So there is only one way out of this. Be an entrepreneur. Be the owner. Go and look for a good and service that people are in need of. Go and begin to offer those services. When you start doing that, you have successfully transitioned to the beginning of the end of you being a consumer to being a producer. And when you are in that class, your journey to getting rich has been simplified. Okay, guys, it has been an engaging moment with you. I appreciate every one of you that stayed to the end of this video, and I hope you did find value for your time by staying to the end of this video. I encourage you, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so to encourage me to do more of this. I want to thank you, and I will be seeing you next week with another engaging topic video on my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.